Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I am having a fantastic day, and I've been doing a bit more work. I've extended the wall. We've gone from, I added this section right here that kind of comes around, and in today's episode, I want to work on this little chunk of land right over here. I want to have this be houses, a little smaller. I want to have several houses, maybe 3 or 4. We'll have to kind of see what we can come up with because it's not a huge amount of space to work with, but that's what I want to work on today. So let me get a couple resources. Let's kind of figure out what we're going to need to build these. I have kind of a general idea of what I want. Let's just grab this shulker box, and I'm just going to toss all this stuff in here because, you know, proper inventory management. Yes, just throw everything in a random shulker box and sort it out later. But let's grab a fair amount of spruce. I don't know if I'm going to need all of that. I hope I won't need all of that. But let's grab a bunch of spruce, and then let's also grab another shulker box for this dark oak right here. And I think, actually, you know what? Let's also grab a little bit of regular oak wood as well. That should be enough, I think. And with that, let's see what we can come up with. That should be, that'll be a good start. So, as I said, I kind of want to have several houses over there, 3 or 4 kind of smaller houses. And that first area, when you kind of come in the gate, that's going to be, or when you kind of enter the city, that's going to be kind of a residential area. This whole little, flying. Come on. There we go. This whole little area right in here, I think, is going to be mostly houses and residential, kind of a residential neighborhood, so to speak. So let's see what we can come up with. And it's kind of weird because we've got sort of an angle here. So it's going to be a little tricky to come up with stuff. But I think we can manage. I think we can make it work. Let's just toss down our bed right there, since I'm sure we'll need it at some point during this little project. But let's go here, and let's start laying out some foundations. So right here, we'll as I said, these are going to be smaller houses. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And then maybe we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe this one comes back 1, 2, 3, like so. Maybe one more. Oh, go away, torch. So we'll make this one kind of an L-shaped house right there, kind of on the corner. And then right here, we'll bring another one out. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 5 wide right there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kind of lay out a house over here. And then maybe another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I fit a house over here? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Definitely. I've got room. So we'll go maybe something like that. And then there's a little bit of space here, but I don't think we can fit a house here. So we'll have to put something else over there. Although maybe, I mean, that's going to be like right up against the wall if I do that. Maybe we can, oh, you know what we could maybe do? Maybe we do that. Oh, come on now. Put you here, do that. And then we can bring that over like so. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. So these are like right up on the road, which I think is good. And maybe this one we kind of bring it out like so. Not going to be a whole lot of interior space, but I'm not worried about the interiors here. I'm worried, my concern is more about making these houses that are along this little road here look a bit more interesting. So I think that'll work. Okay. So now, let's see if we can maybe bring these up. I'm thinking 4 high for the most part. That should be a good height for all of them. And they're all going to be kind of in the same style. They're all going to be fairly similar. And I don't know exactly how detailed they're going to be, because we are on a pretty small scale here. So it might be kind of hard to work in a whole lot of detail just because we're building such small houses, but that's okay. I think that'll be fine. Let's just kind of do... Ooh, there we go. Come on. And last layer over here. Ooh, come on. Almost got it. And there we go. Okay, so we've got those 2, and then we need to do this one as well. And I'm out of spruce. Let's just grab a couple more. Boop. There we go. I'm thinking most of our houses in the village are going to be spruce walls, and then a spruce and dark oak roof, I think. That's probably going to be kind of our block palette for the majority of the buildings. And I think that'll actually work out really well. There we go. Okay, so right here, this guy, that's going to be a doorway. We'll put the door for this one, I think, over here. And then we'll have maybe 2 windows? Or maybe we have like a little too wide window right here. Yeah, something along those lines. This will be a window. Our roof level is going to be up here. Ooh, one thing I didn't consider though. The roofs of these houses are going to run into each other. That's something I didn't think about. Okay. So, how can we resolve that? I suppose what we could do right here, we could bring this over by 1. Right? Yep, that'll do. And then this one, this is kind of a thinner house, so we could maybe do the same to this guy. I think this will still work. We may have to tweak the other wall a little bit as well. We don't want to mix evens and odds where we've got ends that are, you know, like this one right now would be a 4, which is a little off. I think we'd be okay to do a wall here, though. I'm just trying to look at this and see. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. Okay. So we'll tear this down. Right? And it's okay if they're, as long as the blocks aren't like actually touching, the blocks for the roof, I mean, we should be good. Because the thing is, we don't want that going on. So let's actually bring this one up one more block. Right? Like this. And like so. And then we'll do a roof like that. And like that. Is that going to run? Well, it won't actually be touching the wall, so it'll be fine. Okay, that'll be kind of, and then this roof, this one's going to be a little weird. But I think it'll be okay. We're going to have kind of like a split roof on that one. It'll make sense in a minute. Right now, it just looks a little funky, but that's okay. And you, actually, I think this one needs to come out. Let's break that. Put you here. Grass block there. And like so, right? Because this one is going to also have... yeah, I've got more spruce on me. Good. There, and it'll make the turn like so, okay? So we're just kind of laying out our roof sections like this. That should be good. And here and here, I believe. Yes. Okay. Awesome. So that's actually the hard part is figuring out the shape and the design of these buildings. That's the hardest part of making these houses. So now let's see if we can come up with kind of a cool roof design. So let's make quite a few dark oak stairs. And then we may need some dark oak slabs, but I don't think so. I think we'll just be good with the dark oak stairs. We'll find out momentarily, though. So right here... actually, that might even need to come out here and up. Up. Yeah, okay. So we will actually need a slab right there, which is fine. I think we're good. We'll see. I haven't planned this out meticulously, so this may fail in an epic proportions. But we'll you know, sometimes you have to fail a little bit. It's okay. Let's go there, here, there, here, and like so. Like that. Giving us our roof shape up here. This part is gonna be there, I guess. Do I have ender pearls? I need a couple. There we go. Let's just ender pearl to up here so we can kind of sort this out. So let's go up, over. Actually, no. We'll go over here, up, there, here. So it'll be kind of this sort of a shape, right? Something like that. It looks a little... Oh, I messed that up. That is most definite. Oh, that was a terrible ender pearl. Try again. Oh, that was also a terrible ender pearl. What happened to my amazing ender pearl abilities that I used to have? And where... Am I lost? I'm lost. It's up over on the other side of this wall. See? This is where I meant to end up. I totally meant to do that. Oh, man. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's okay. So this guy right here is actually supposed to be a stair. Okay. Now let's take a look at it. And that looks considerably better. It's a little short, but that's okay. I think it's fine. Then here, we'll go like so. Ooh. You're gonna come back around. Oh, come on. Why can I not place blocks where I want to place them? You're gonna go there. You're gonna come up. You're gonna come up. You will turn like so and go up there. And I think that looks right. Doot, doot, and doot. Yeah, okay. Let me get the roofs on these houses sorted out, guys. I might have to play around with a little bit more than I had thought, but that's okay. Let me get that all sorted out, and then I'll be back with you. All right, guys, I am back. So I've got the roof on all of these houses in place. This one really does look weird. I don't know that I'm going to keep it. But for now, I'm going to leave it. I don't know if I may change it later. It looks a little funky, but it's one of those things. I think it may be one of those things that'll grow on me as time goes on. And it just adds some interest, kind of makes things look a little bit different rather than being so, I don't know, generic, I guess. Because these are definitely kind of generic Minecraft houses, for sure. They're not super, I mean, this is a style that you've probably seen me build in many times. Much less other people. Like, this is a very common Minecraft style. And this is kind of my own go-to default style as well, I do admit. If I need a house that I don't need to put a lot of thought into, it's probably going to end up looking something along these lines. And you know what? That's okay. So, let's just kind of do something like this. That should be good. We're going to work some other windows in over here as well. Maybe on this one, we'll do a window right there. Over here, maybe we'll do a couple, like, smaller windows. Like little shorter ones, kind of like this. And then maybe another set right there. Just kind of trying to work out some details for these houses, because we do need to make them look better than this. They don't look so good right now. And you know what? That's to be expected. Right now we've just basically got boxes that we've added roofs to. We're going to have to mix that up a little bit if we want this to look better. Maybe over here we'll do one. Maybe we'll make a little shorter window there? Nah, I think we do go with the taller window. Let's go like up here. Kind of a bigger picture window type deal. We'll have a 4-high window here. And then maybe over here we make 2 like kind of smaller ones. And maybe we do that over here as well. Yeah, something along those lines. And we could probably repeat that on this house as well. Yeah. Okay. I'm digging it. I mean, the thing is with these houses, right? We're going to have this residential neighborhood, and all of these houses, let's put it this way. I'm going to have to build a lot of houses. Tons and tons of houses. And they're all going to be kind of in the same style, because otherwise they're going to end up looking really out of place. And I'm not going to be building most of them on camera because, as I said, they're going to be in the same style, and yeah, you can only build a variant of the same house so many times before people start to get bored with it. You know what I mean? So much like a lot of the parts of this castle, the walls and the roads and the thing, there's going to be parts of this that I'm going to do between episodes and during live streams and stuff like that. So just kind of prepare yourself for that. You're going to see some houses like this kind of popping up all over the place, but I think that's good. It's just a real simple little design, nothing fancy at all. I kind of want to put something in the corners here. I hate to use logs, though. Let's try it. I mean, it's... That's totally like the generic Minecraft house, isn't it? With the logs in the corners like that. I do think it looks better. Maybe what I should do is I should get in touch with B-Dubs. Because I'll tell you what, guys, if you don't know, B-Dubs is like the master of small-scale buildings like this. Like, this is his specialty, I would say. I mean, he's generally just a very good builder in general, but especially working lots of detail into small spaces, that's something that he does very, very well. So maybe I'll get in touch with him and see if I can get some tips or something. But this is coming along pretty well. Let me get some windows in here, and I will be back with you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back, and I've got the windows in place. They look very modern in the texture pack that I'm using, so let's just quick take a look at it in default here. There we go. I mean, yeah, it looks like the default textures. As a reminder, I use a texture pack for Hermitcraft. The only thing it does is it changes the glass up. And then it also does some other... the custom skies, yes. Once we eventually get into full release 1.12 and we get Optifine, I'll have my beautiful custom skies from the Halcyon Days texture pack in here that I use all the time as well. But those are the only changes it makes. I don't think it looks bad. I don't think it looks bad with this texture pack. I do... some of you have been asking, this is an older, outdated version of BOO's texture pack, but you can see it looks a lot more medieval with that glass texture. Definitely looks a lot more in line. And actually, you know, while we're at it, I wouldn't mind seeing kind of the whole castle through the eyes of his texture pack. I'm not going to be using this texture pack in Hermitcraft because not all the other hermits are using it, and I don't want to build things that look good for me and not good for everyone else. But you kind of get the idea. It looks... kind of looks like my castle has, like, chicken pox from the andesite. But there's some other things that I really do like. I like the variation that it adds to the wood planks, especially. And I think there are some things here that do look pretty good. The castle walls, there's a little bit of a slight variation in the stone. You got the andesite in the corners. That's kind of nice. I mean, it's a great texture pack. I do love this texture pack. I will admit, he did a great job with it. It was actually the inspiration for my own texture pack that I use in my single-player series, my Kingdom series, which I don't have the most update-to version of it in my Hermitcraft instance. Otherwise, I would show you what it looks like here. But I think this is a good start. I think this is a really good start. Let's switch back to the texture pack that I actually intend to use. There we go. Beautiful. So I think this is a really good start, and let's get these guys... Wow. Rip inventory. Rip inventory. Holy cow, I did not know it was that bad. Okay, that should clean it up sufficiently, I think. Yeah, okay. So let's kind of try and get a feel for this as you're walking through, right? So you enter through the main gate. Here you can kind of see the houses a little bit. There's going to be houses on this side as well, fairly close to the road, so it's going to be pretty tight quarters in here, which I think is good. That's what we want. We'll have to do some stuff kind of in here and here as well. I may even want to... Yeah, I'll have to do some thinking on this sort of thing in the future, but I think this is good. You can kind of envision it, right? The line of sight. You walk through here, you got the houses on your right, and then there'll be houses up right against the road on your left as well. And then you can kind of make out little glimpses of the, glimpses of the keep in the distance there, peeking through these little points where you can kind of peek through the skyline, right? Because the roof will, there'll be a roof here and a roof here and so on. And you'll just kind of catch little glimpses on it as you walk through the city, which I think is going to be really cool. It's going to be fantastic. Unfortunately, though, guys, I am out of time for this episode. So, my friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.